their nervous system is, and but like I said, some of them work very quickly, and peace is one of them, and it is what it is, peace. It's part of our mental health combo, which I will explain a little bit later in my testimony. Then we have our joy patch, and joy is, again, it creates optimism, hope, and joy. It makes you feel happy.
It's a nice combo.
Yes. Since we're here, I'll just say that the mental health combination, which has helped me and so many dear friends that were even suicidal, people that were depressed for 8-9 years after 2 to 3 weeks, including myself, who had suffered from anxiety and depression for years. It took away my anxiety, depression, all of the symptoms I was having within 3 to 4 weeks. The mental health combo is our peace, our liberty, our foundational patch, our joy, and kick it. And kick it, I won't talk about now. It helps with kicking bad habits, but also helps with ruminating thoughts, thought looping from grief, from trauma, and it has been the saving grace for me. It keeps you in the present moment. And what I've noticed most about it was that when I used to get so much anxiety, I would be thinking about the future or really sad about the past. And this enables me to, if I'm thinking about the future, be present enough to be clear about the future, and if I'm thinking about the past, to process my emotions. And I shared in my last testimony that one of the main things that it did was that voice, that inner critic that we have, is now loving and kind to me instead of being critical and judgmental. And the kick it patch is what did it for me, the combination. So these 4 I recommend for anybody struggling with any sort of mental health issues, any anxiety, depression, bad habits, looping thoughts, anybody that wants to be present and joyful, peaceful, happy. This combination will work wonders. And I've seen it on myself and dozens and dozens of other people. Then we have our freedom patch, which is almost instant relief from pain. I also want to mention at this point that all of our patches are ingredient-free, drug-free, no contraindications with any other therapies or modalities or medications that one might be using. So that's really important. It can be added in with anything that you're doing now for mental health, for physical pain, for anything that our patches do. You can continue your protocol for what you do without any interference. No ingredients, just the microscopic ridges that, when applied to the skin, send that message to your brain. So the Freedom Patch works very quickly. It works even better when it's combined with the Liberty Patch. Then we have our Victory Patch, which has a lot of the same qualities as the Liberty, but this one also works for athletic performance. We actually have, I think, close to half the NFL and the NHL all using our Victory Patch now. So it helps with that, in addition to all the things it works on a different part of the brain for balance, strength, energy, and this one works for symptoms of neuropathy and nerves. So, for instance, I just heard a testimonial of somebody that had dental pain, nerve pain in their mouth for 2 solid years. They put the Victory on, and within 20 minutes, that dental pain, that nerve pain went away. So, neuropathy, all the benefits of the Liberty plus athletic performance, and this gives you really clean, good energy all day, in addition to all the other things that I mentioned. Then we have our Boost Patch, which is an energy patch. It's not like sports drinks or coffees. You don't get any crash. It's very subtle, but it really works on keeping you alert and energetic And I find a lot of people like to wear this, mid-morning. They put it on and it really gets them through their day. So this is a very popular patch. Then we have our Lumi patch, which is for the skin. It gives you a glowing, radiant complexion. I really noticed it helped with my skin and my neck. But what it doesn't say in the description, which it does help, it helps on all the skin. So it works on the connective tissue, it works on building collagen, it works on our gut lining, which is the same as our skin. So this patch is extraordinary for skin issues, psoriasis, rosacea, as well as just glowing skin. And we have our focus patch, and focus is for people that have like ADHD or somebody that is studying. This one, we have so many students and younger college students, even people in grade school, using this because of the computers and the phone really interfere with the brain. And this gives them complete focus and concentration on whatever they're doing outside of themselves. So studying, if you're doing a project, this one is amazing, the focus patch. And I'll say now, along with this is our Zen patch, which is our newest patch. It just was released a few months back. And Zen works with a lot of different things. It's our most complex patch. It works on five different pathways, for memory, for focus, for concentration, and calming. It really helps calm the nervous system. And what they say the difference between the focus and the Zen is the Zen gives you inner focus. So it really helps you connect inside to yourself and to be able to listen to your intuition and your own guidance. The Zen helps with that. And memory, like I said, short-term memory, it really helps with. So again, this is one of our newer ones. It's excellent. Then we have our Ignite patch. Ignite works on all of our metabolic functions. It's 25%, burns 25% more calories at rest. But it also, like I said, works on, besides your metabolism, just for weight loss and things like that, which it does. I've lost almost 40 pounds in a year using these patches. It brings your body temperature back up to 98.6, which helps you fight off parasites, infections, and all that. So not only does it help with weight loss, it helps with all of those things. And my temperature always ran low, and since wearing Ignite, mine's at consistently 98.6. So this is an amazing thing. Then we have our sleep patch, REM patch. And this one helps you fall asleep more quickly. It helps you stay asleep, and it increases REM sleep and deep sleep exponentially. You wake up feeling much more refreshed. This is one of our most popular patches, and people absolutely love it. And it just does what it says. It helps you get that deep REM sleep that we all need, and so few of us get that deep, deep sleep. And then we have our Defend patch. And this is one of those patches that I will wear for the rest of my life. It works on your immune system and strengthening your immune system. It works on your cells and the mitochondria. And it is protection, from colds, viruses, stomach things. And we have, which we'll put in the notations, actually blood analysis done, that people did a live blood analysis, and 45 minutes after wearing this Defend patch, their cells went from being cloudy and clumped together to bright and bright and separated, which is for overall health and well-being, besides helping you not get sick and bringing your immune system to its optimal. And then we have our rocket patch, which was initially designed for men in the bedroom to ignite their spark and their strength and their vitality. And I'm not a man, but I've heard great things about the rocket patch for men. But now we're finding a lot of women are using the rocket patch for menopausal and perimenopausal symptoms. And it's really helping. My hot flashes came back and I used the rocket, and it helped so much with balancing that. So this is a great one for men and women. And I think we did all of them. Oh, we have Assure, which is not here. That is another one of our newer patches. And that one is for nausea and motion sickness. So people that go on planes or cars, that get car sick or boat sick, they can put one of those on. And then it also helps with any kind of nausea. And it's part of our women's health package, the Assure patch. So the Assure and the Assure and the Zen are the two newest ones. So 15 total, and he's working on coming out this year. We are coming out with, I don't know how many, but many more, and I'm not going to give it away, but I think we're coming out with some significant ones for detox, for stem cells, for vaccine injury. So it's really exciting where we're going with this. And by the end of this year, it's going to be widely known and accepted by even more doctors and people. And it's just, we are very blessed to have these patches. They're saving lives.